everything we do in track and sports science is basically trying to monitor and basically see daily what they're doing, how they're recovering, how they're sleeping, how they're eating, nourishment, hydration. Every guy comes in here daily, what's called a smart base, in terms of the weigh-in, weigh out. They'll have their goal weights. Post-workout, it'll measure how much weight they lost per session, whether it be a workout, whether practice, or monitor hydration loss, or monitor their weight gain, weight loss daily. So it's a good way of tracking daily, but in result, be able to move forward and have a weekly goal, and obviously a off-season, in-season, and as they progress developmentally, we'll be able to kind of adjust according to how they gain weight. Biggest thing is we're always tracking that. Like I said, sleep. We're actually starting with our Aura rings with our full team, which will get a sleep quality, get their HRV, their recovery, their how long they're in deep sleep, how long they're in REM sleep. So it becomes really them taking ownership of themselves and really seeing where they're at. And it's a way of us checking in the next day. Are they coming in the right state? If they're not, do we need to add recovery? Obviously, athletic training is hooked up to it too in terms of the medical staff. We'll be able to see in terms of if they're having issues of not fully recovering. Obviously, that leads to injury, leads to potentially maybe a mental stuff and depression, different things that may be negative. Or on the other end, they're sleeping well, they're recovering well, they're eating well. There's also the positive end of it, and that we can reinforce. So the biggest thing is when guys come in, we want them to come in prepared as they walk in the weight room. Like I said, the weigh in, we'll go directly to nutrition, pre-fuel. We'll have a whole thing called MIP, muscle activation, injury prevention, prepare for movement. Everything goes into it, and it's called RTT, ready to train. Once we get their workout, again, it could be a speed workout, lifting, it could be agility work like we had today, agility conditioning, it could be pre-practice, going to meetings, and after practice, they come in way out. Now, at the end of the day, we want them to come into our recovery suite. You guys want to walk this way? There's actually 2 light beds that are photobiomodulation, and it helps with light therapy. It helps with recovery, regeneration, oxidation. There's red, green, or light in terms of penetration, epidermal layers. Also, it gets to the point where it gets down to the mitochondrial level, and it actually increases power in your cell. So guys, in terms of, we're talking about the old adage of creatine, ATP, it actually naturally produces ATP. So it allows guys to kind of prepare for workouts, prepare for practice, helps the guys with blood flow post-practice. We have cryotherapy. Again, we've had it about 5-6 years. Cryotherapy obviously is a form of recovery, kind of that fight or flight response. Guys put shoes on, gloves on. It has liquid nitrogen going into it. You guys step in for about 3 minutes. The idea of that is obviously to cause a fight or flight response with the extreme cold. Your body will actually protect itself. A lot of the blood coming from extremities will protect the internal organs. As you step out, obviously that blood flow returns to your extremities, helps with blood flow recovery. Similar to a cold tub in terms of blood flow restriction. As you step out, obviously you get back into it as you warm up, but this is a lot faster, and it does not shut down your pneumatic system as fast or it keeps it down as long. This last area, we have actually, it's hard to see if you go in video, we have a bipod. Basically on the bipod is, again, it's a way of us measuring body composition. So it's a way of us keeping track of our guys as they come in to see where they're at. And this is not the recovery, it's more of a measuring utensil in terms of our nutrition staff, medical staff, and ourselves to see if the guy's in the right direction, if he's sleeping well, recovering well, eating well. In a way, during season, kind of monitor, make sure we're not gaining excess fat or going in a negative trend. Those are 2 float tanks. Again, we have 2 rooms. Again, about 800 to 900 pounds of Epsom salt in there. So it's guys are completely weightless, 0 gravity. So again, no pressure points. Helps the guys' recovery, helps their body kind of get their physiological system back in balance. And a lot of guys that are worn down, their HRV may be up and down, maybe immune system running short, or they kind of travel, worn out in general. Again, they're about 45 minutes to an hour. Helps their body again back to balance, recovery. And guys, a lot of guys get in there 2 or 3 times a week. Again, basically your weightless, your body temperature is about 96 degrees in terms of water, so it's about your body temperature. The biggest thing is no pressure points.